You feel the rhythm.
My name is Ruben Toro. I am a DJ, producer, and now a on-air personality. The style of music that I spin is deep soulful house music, underground soulful house music. The era that I come from, I would say, being from the shelter back in '91. What inspired me to be a DJ? I would say it was Timmy Regisford, when I was younger. Being that he's right down the hall from where I live, hearing him playing music, and at that time I was more into the hip hop and freestyle. A friend of mine that knew Timmy reached out to him and said, "Oh, hey, Ruben is trying to get into the whole DJ thing." He came over and he was like, "What kind of music are you into?" I knew that he was kind of playing house music, so I just said house, even though that's not what I was doing. And he was like, "Oh, that's a good choice, But I would definitely say the roots I found it more at the shelter, working there, starting I think it was in '90 or '91. That's where I really kind of it took a hold of me, and where I would say that this is what my love is for today. Kind of unbelievable, in the beginning when you're first starting off, you're doing parties and so forth. You're not, you get 5 people there or whatever. Now to a point in my life where I can do a party and I have a following, and these people come to hear me play. Like when I was younger, I used to listen to certain DJs or whatever, and they're actually doing it to me. Sometimes I don't believe it, but it's a wonderful feeling to know that I can do what I love and be able to go on in life and be happy doing that and make a living. You think about before I even got on the radio, after I finished working at the shelter, I wanted to do what was being done then. I tried to emulate it, and it didn't go too well when I started working at the station. After I started working at shelter back in 2000, things started to pick up because I had the plateau to use the radio to get me to where I'm at today. So that was definitely the biggest help of all, to be able to be somewhere where people can hear me play. How did I get to being the unknown Ruben Toro radio? I would say it was what I learned playing at the shelter, working there. I took the knowledge that I had being there, programming the music. That basically got me the job working here. It got me on the radio, working with Timmy, doing some of the shows with him, but being consistent and having the knowledge of knowing what to play, when to play it, and how to play it is what I would say definitely kept me going for the 13 years that I've been here. My career in radio from this point onward, I would say it's just, this is really, it is what it is until the day comes. When I first started, I was just in radio terms, a mixer, and then you had your jock, which was the on-air personality. I would say it's been like 5 years where now I've become the on-air personality. So now I'm announcing while I'm mixing as well at the same time. So that's kind of pretty much where it's at, unless I decide to go into like program director or something like that. But I don't really have an interest in that. Doing the show, it's a specialty show. I get to do and play the music that I love that you don't get to hear in regular format. Is fine for me. That's why I also do the records producing, and to take me to the next level, so then when radio isn't around anymore, I can still continue further with my career.
What are you gonna do for the people?
Hey, what's up? This is Ruben Toro, the Latin Bull, and you're checking out InDaSoul.
My soul has